Hi, I'm Matt. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Matt Physio. Right, as promised, we've got to get all these certificates up. We've been really busy videoing a lot of things, getting stuff ready for the channel, so it's going to be really good this summer stroke winter for you. We have got to put these in order. It's going to take us an awful long time. So literally, I'm going to have to be starting over this side of the room over here, and we're going to be putting them up everywhere we can. There is well over 60 of them, and they're going to span all the way around the room, and they'll carry on round to by my desk. They're going to be coming all the way around here. We'll paint some of the wall with them here. It's going to be like wallpaper when we're finished. And then we're going to go across the room, round by my desk, which is now buried in paperwork, etc. All the way around the room until hopefully we've got enough wall space and it can all be finished. So we're going to get on with this now. We're going to get them organised. Then we've got to take all the little stickies, which are the hooks, because I do not want to drill these walls and ruin these walls. I think that's a terrible thing to do to such a beautiful building. So I did do a trial run with a stick-on hooks, came in, all the certificates were on the floor. So that won't work. So now we are going to go with a bit of the good old-fashioned sort of no-nails type thing, and we're going to bond these up. Now, this bit isn't going to be fun. So while we're doing all of this, I think we'll suddenly flash through, so you'll have all the hooks up on the wall. And I do have a bit of fun video for you, so I'm going to chuck that in the mix at some point as well. So we'll catch you real soon. Last night was absolute chaos in here, trying to work out where we're going to put all these certificates. Different sizes, shapes, A4 this way, A4 that, A3, all sorts of different sizes. So it was an absolute nightmare. We didn't leave here till after 9 o'clock last night. And unfortunately, all we've got done so far is one wall, which I guess if you kind of look behind me, you might be able to see all of the multiple dots that are sort of running around everywhere, which appear to be all over the place. Hopefully my mathematics is something like correct. I'm not an expert at this, but I'll give it a go. Going to show you the rest of the room to see what it's like. So give me just a moment while I pick you up off the stand. So here we are. Here are all the certificates I've still got to do. There are multiples, I don't know, there's probably 12 of them or something we've got to get frames for. Some of the older frames, I'm afraid, have deteriorated, so it looks like we're going to have to replace some of them. Need a bit more over there. So there's a lot to go up, so I'm going to get these all put up onto the wall behind us, and these pegs that are just everywhere. But this is hardly going to be any fun for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you a video, and I do have both patients' permission for this, and it was just a fun, crazy thing we did a long time ago, over 6 years ago, back in about 2018. So hopefully you'll find it as much fun as we had when we were shooting it. And look, I'm not the sort of person to go boasting. You don't hear me shouting off about how many certificates and qualifications I have got. But like I say, it was a bit of fun that we had between me and somebody else. So hopefully, you'll enjoy it. Bit of a giggle. And then when you come back, I'll have these posted on the wall with a bit of luck. And then throughout the week, because we are back in a working week, and I've got a 12-hour shift today with patients straight the way through this Monday. And then throughout the week, we'll get the rest put up, finalise this video, get it out there. So you can have a look at my bio, and then you'll know why you come to see me, because the level of qualifications I've got, I simply don't know anybody who's got anything on par with it. So the choice becomes yours then. Come and see me if you want to see me in clinic, and we'll speak to you real soon. Thank you. Enjoy the clip.
So, Carl, I'm at the physio, and I was just discussing with him how you saying you knew a really good one, and now you've got a couple of certificates, your one's got some certificates and stuff. Well, obviously my physio got a little bit worried about that, and he had to use these certificates to calm himself down. All them on the wall.
Well guys, I hope you had as much fun as we had when we shot that video. It was a good 6 years ago. As I say, it's really genuine, you know, it was just a bit of fun. And thanks to Wayne and Carl for giving me permission to actually use that video. So yeah, I've been really busy. I didn't want to drill these walls like I mentioned before. So I decided to use a form of no nails. It's supposed to hold 340 kilos, which I guess is 2 of me. And it went really wrong. Unfortunately, I came in and all the certificates, which you can see I kind of put up, I came in and they were just literally just smashed all over the floor. So there's a lot of certificates. There's another 22 up the corner there. So what I've got is another 24 certificates, A4 sort of frames that have arrived. So I'll get those up. Some of those are a bit repetitive, so they're not all life and death, but there's a good 50 or so up at the wall at the moment. Turns out I haven't got 60. I counted 72 so far. So yeah, I'm not going to go through all these certificates now, but it's just kind of going to give you a little bit of an idea. I'm going to do a video sort of grouping them together. For example, these here, these are traditional Chinese medicine. And as you can see, I studied that for 3 years as well. So that was acupuncture, traditional Chinese medicine. We did some Japanese as well. So that was really, really cool. I'll tell you more about that next time. There's some heavier stuff over here regarding the injection therapy and the qualifications I've got in that. And the phlebotomy, where I trained in Harley Street to take bloods. So yeah, I'm not really going to go through them too much, but you can kind of see they're sort of all dotted around the room, and as I say, there's a good 50 of them. I'm having to hold you up today rather than use the stand. So as I say, the next sort of video that I'll shoot, they'll go into depth, and I'll break them all down, just make them to little shorts. I'll stick them all together so they're in like a playlist for you, and then it's up to you. And the idea behind that is, I really don't, as you can see from the video, you can see what sort of fun I have, and you can see how long ago that video was shot. That was upstairs in the old clinic. It's completely different. I don't even wear those clothes anymore or anything. But the idea is that you can look at those certificates, look at those qualifications, and if you're interested, I can promise you the names that are up on this wall here, they are just off the scale. Like I've said, they're the people that wrote the books or co-wrote the books, and you know, lectured out of some great universities, Westminster, Oxford, and around the world, you know, but we'll talk about that more next time. So yeah, that's just going to give you a little bit of a hint towards some of my qualifications, and hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of fun that we had on the video. So the next real set of videos that I'm going to look at doing, I'm going to do some anatomy and physiology. Reasons being because people come into the clinic, they talk about knotty lumps in the tissues and, you know, like sciatica symptoms, sort of running water down the legs, hot, cold, you know. So I'm going to go through some of that so you can understand, real simple, fast. They're going to be super short videos, but a lot of fun, because I like having a little bit of fun when we're creating things. So look forward to watching those come out, and they'll be out very, very shortly. And then moving on from that, I'm probably going to be look at biomechanics, or I may delve straight into a full video on tennis elbow. And when I say full video, I'll give you a bit of a heads up as we go along and when that's going to come out, because it's going to be absolutely everything about my clinic and everything that goes on in here, from patient presentation to testing, clinical diagnosis, treatment, and I'm actually going to show you how to treat, you know, so you're going to know absolutely everything about it. I'm then going to look into the advanced treatments that I can do and that I can offer, all the way through the whole treatment protocol, so you can understand exactly how this works, exactly what you should be looking at in a health professional. And then there'll be some interesting parts where I'll go into depth about some of the injection therapy. You know, we'll look at cortisone, the pluses, the minuses, and we'll go through a bit of that stuff I mentioned earlier with the PRP and that, and autologous blood, because I am going to be running a super offer in the clinic regarding clinical diagnosis and injection therapy. But I'm afraid you're going to have to wait for that video to come out as well. But we're going to crack straight on. So we've got more and more videos to shoot, and just keep peeled because they're going to come out. And as I say, don't forget, all throughout this September, there's an offer on the clinic. It's 10% off everything. I'm not sure I'll ever run that again, but you know, I just put it out there because I like to look after people, and every now and then I like to do something with my offers. So if you do want to come in and see me, it's TREATME. That's all you'll need to put in as your discount code. You'll find me on mattphysio.uk, or you can ring me directly, but it's so much easier if you just book online and use that code. It will get you 10% off everything at the moment. Okay, look forward to seeing you in the next video.